ritual of masking is one of the most Instagram-worthy beauty pastimes, and the range of products on offer to treat your skin, your hair, your body is endless. Our beauty guru, Trudy Brewer, is here to share the art of multi-masking. Morning, Trudy.
Hi, how are we?
Really, really good. Looking forward to playing with all these things you've brought into.
This is the bit you love most, isn't it?
Yeah, I do. I really do. It's exciting. What is multi-masking?
It's quite simple. It's just combining different ranges of products to suit different specific concerns that you have for your face or your hair. And instead of using one, you can multitask and use more than one on different areas of your face and your hair.
Makes sense. So how does it actually help your skin?
Well, look, I think a mask does a lot of things, particularly if you've got a concern. So if you've got impurities, it can help to draw those out. If you've got dehydration, it can help to really plump up the skin and hydrate. If your skin is feeling sensitive, it can soothe it. I also think that there is a really underrated good feeling about putting on a mask. You know, you can actually just relax. For some reason, it makes you just relax. And I know there was lots of multi-masking going on over lockdown because people had the time. But I think you should actually try and build it into your routine once a week. Just that me time in the bath or before a shower or with a glass of wine, watching your favourite Netflix show. I mean, you know, there's so many good reasons to put a mask on your skin.
You always feel that you're really treating yourself and being really good to your skin when you wear a mask too.
You do. And I think that we're all so busy doing what we're doing that our skin is the last thing that you just slap a bit of cream on at night, you know. So that's the ritual side of it, but obviously it does all of those good things as well and that target those concerns that you might have.
Yeah. Is winter the best time to do a mask?
I think winter's a good time because of the temperature extremes. In summer, there's a lot of humidity in our atmosphere, so our skin stays hydrated, but in winter you're going in from freezing cold and rainy and wet into hot central heated houses or indoor heating. You're getting into boiling hot showers because you're freezing cold. So your skin goes through lots of drastic temperature change and that can cause dryness and sensitivity. So it's a good time to step up a mask and just look after your skin.
So there's loads of different types of masks. There's the sheets and the creams and everything. Can you use them? You can use them all together, you're saying?
You can use anything, anytime. I mean, I've brought in some eye masks today, which are great little patches that sit under the eye. So you could put a cream mask over that. The only thing with a sheet mask is you need to be careful because they can slip off your face. They're quite moist.
You have to lie, you said moist.
You do need to lie down. But I mean, what you could do is put on a hydrating cream mask and then apply the sheet mask and just lie down. But sheet masks are very clever because they've got lots going on in there and the tissue on top or the fabric on top helps to push those ingredients deeper into your skin. So they're probably the most popular mask around at the moment.
And they look great on Instagram too.
They do. And again, you know, Instagram-worthy moment.
What about your hair? They're not so glamorous, but they're very good.
Oh, look, I think I do a hair mask once a week because I've got really dry, frizzy hair and I torture it with colour and hot tools. So I often do a blonde mask through the ends and just put on a hydrating scalp mask. Because the thing is, a lot of people have scalp concerns. You know, they have itchy, flaking scalp. It's not necessarily dandruff. It's just dryness and dehydration. So the goodness from a nourishing mask also conditions your scalp. And I think a lot of people forget that because you can't see it. So same with putting it through your eyebrows. You get a lot of dry skin under your eyebrows. You just put it through there as well. It's, just hydrate.
Do that.
Backs of your hands.
Yeah, because we always
and put on some gloves. You know, that's a really great nourishing treatment for your hands.
I want to go back to your hair thing. So what you do, you literally, so you're in the shower, your hair's all wet, and then you get out, or you stay in there and sort of.
The best thing to do is shampoo your hair and wrap it in a towel. Get out of the shower and then put your mask on. Use your robe, and then if you can, whip back in and rinse it off. That's what I do. But what you can do is make sure you've got a towel close by in the shower. Just squeeze out any of the moisture because if your hair is soaking wet, your hair won't absorb the mask. It needs to be sort of towel dried for it to absorb really well.
Right.
So I would put on a toning blonde mask through the ends and then just rub some cream mask through the scalp, wrap it in a shower cap, you know, go and do a few things, 10, 15, 20 minutes, and then whip back into the shower and rinse it off.
And once a week or so. So I only do a mask maybe once every 3-4 months.
Well, I think if you've got coloured hair, you need to really look at doing it once a week.
Because and I do have coloured hair, not natural.
No, but you know, I mean, a colour's expensive, isn't it? So you're investing in that. You may as well look after it. And those blonde tones do go a bit brassy over a few weeks of colour. So there are treatment masks now to take away that brassiness, which is good.
So what's your top multi-masking tip then?
Okay, my best one would be if you've got if you think, oh, I haven't done a mask for a long time, make sure you cleanse your skin. Maybe give your skin a little bit of a scrub first, because what that does is it takes off all that dead skin and all the grime that you've got sitting on the surface of your skin, and then put on a mask. Because there's no point putting a mask over the top of makeup or, not well cleansed skin. So that would probably be my best tip. And the other one with the hair, make sure your hair's not sopping wet,
Okay.
And or dry. It needs to be damp.
Let's get into products.
Okay, let's get into them. Now, this is a clever mask, and it's all over Instagram. And I have had 3 messages this week about teenage breakout.
Yeah, well, my boys have that all the time. I buy the masks. They have more masks than me, actually.
And actually, that's a goodie for that. So it's natural. It uses an Australian pink clay, kakadu plum, vitamin C. So it's brightening, witch hazel, rosemary. So it's skin clearing, brilliant for breakouts, and also tightens the pores. With breakout, often you get open pores as well. So that's really stressful for a lot of people, having skin like that. So that's a goodie.
Perfect.
This is one of my faves. They've just relaunched their whole mask range about 6 months ago. Clarins do an SOS. Don't you love that? Save my skin. Save my skin mask. This one's for dehydrated skin, so it's got your gel cream consistency. You can actually sleep in that as well. You can put it on instead of your night cream and sleep in that,
I used to love the Beauty Flash Balm. Do they still do that?
That's a goodie. You can use that like a mask too, by the way. Yeah, that's an intensive mask. And it's got some really good South American plant extracts in it that are anti-inflammatory. Now, I've prepped this one for you. We're getting into sheet masks.
Oh, okay.
This is clever. Shiseido, these guys are their Vital Perfection Wrinkle Lift Mask, and it's just for under the eyes. So I've opened that one for you, so you can have a little open.
Oh, good.
It's got, put it on the backs of your hands.
Oh yeah. Oh, my hands.
That's what I do with any excess product. Just put it on the backs of your hands.
Well,
Yeah. So those are 2 little patches that you pop underneath your eyes, and they are infused with retinol. And we talked about retinol a couple of weeks ago. So very brightening and helps to speed up that cell turnover.
What about the bags and the black?
Excellent for bags. Any darkness under there, and they come in a little box like that.
Nice.
And there's 12 little sheets.
If I didn't have a whole lot of makeup on, I would pop those under my eyes right now. Desperately need them. So what else have we got? I want to run out of time.
The other one, we were talking about collagen the other day, and it reminded me that Adishko have a gel collagen mask.
Ooh, I should probably take these off there, shouldn't I?
Boosted with hyaluronic acid. We've talked about that. Licorice extract, and it's got the pure peptide marine collagen in it. So that's a goodie too.
Excellent.
It just goes on. For the hair, this is a good New Zealand brand, Lux. They are based in Raglan. They've made a great range. I saw this range about 2 years ago, and I was really impressed. Absolutely gorgeous for the hair.
Buy local too.
That's what I thought too. Yeah. Support local. Shea butter, blackcurrant oils, very good for colour, dry treated hair. You will find this little goodie in the supermarket, and this was talking about blonde. I use this one, so Provoke Touch of Silver. This one is a toning treatment mask for the blondness, and it's got a thing called Aquaplex in it, which actually hydrates and neutralises that brassiness.
Right.
That is in the supermarket, so it's a real goodie, and it's purple.
That'll be the purple one, so don't freak out when that comes out and you see it like that.
Don't freak out at all. It's not going to turn your hair purple.
Great.
Moroccan oil, another one of my faves. Big tub of goodness. This one's hydration. This is your 5-minute mask in the shower. It's a brilliant one for dry, dehydrated hair. But it doesn't weigh it down because it's got the argan oil as the base to that.
What I like too is that you have chosen things with a whole different price point.
Yeah, and that's right. You can get the sheet masks for as little as $10. You don't have to invest a lot of money for that. And then I bought this thing because it landed on my desk last week, and I thought, what is that? So I did some research. It's a Hawke's Bay brand. It's natural deodorant, and they've got a Calm Your Pits mask.
What?
Now, I thought at first I thought, I'm not sure about that, but if you want to transition to natural deodorant, often you have a bit of an issue with odour for the first few weeks because an antiperspirant, classic antiperspirant, stops the moisture and the odour. So this is a mask to detox your armpits.
A pit for your masks. Now I've heard absolutely everything.
A mask for your pits.
Trudy, thank you so much. Now, for more from Trudy, you can head to her website, beautyeq.co.nz.